The News Line.
Hello and welcome back to People's TV. It's been a few days since our last video, but today we're back with something explosive. Straight from the Gaza Strip in Israel, this story, originally aired on Saturday the 6th, reveals a shocking discovery that rips apart Hamas propaganda. You don't want to miss this. This discovery sent shockwaves through international media because it exposed a major disinformation campaign by Hamas. The story at the center of it all claimed that a child, waiting in line to collect food, was shot and killed by the Israeli Defense Forces. That report sparked outrage, controversy, and a global outcry against Israel. The latest evidence, however, reveals the entire incident was fabricated as part of Hamas' propaganda machine. International media introduced the boy as Amir. In reality, his name is Abdul Rahim Abu Muhammad Hamdan, and he is alive and well. Hamas was caught red-handed, pushing a fabricated story to frame the IDF. This is a serious development, because pro-Hamas media around the world weaponize the lie, accusing Israel of gunning down children and civilians lining up for humanitarian aid. Adding fuel to the fire, this false accusation was actually fabricated by a former U.S. Army official who had been in charge of the aid distribution program. Hamas quickly seized on it, amplifying the lie and using it to supercharge their propaganda machine. Furthermore, when Hamas realized their blatant lie had been exposed, they turned ruthless. They sought to silence the boy and his mother permanently. For their safety, the Israel Defense Forces were forced to exfiltrate both of them from the Gaza Strip. The video footage you're seeing here appears to show a pro-Israeli media team interviewing the child and his mother. It has now come to light that Anthony Aguilar, the former Green Beret officer in charge of the aid distribution program run by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, was dismissed due to incompetence and repeated conflicts with other staff members. After his dismissal, Aguilar began spreading disinformation that quickly became propaganda fodder for Hamas. He falsely accused the U.S. government and the Israel Defense Forces of interfering in his work and claimed the IDF had behaved inhumanely. Aguilar even presented himself as an eyewitness to Amir's killing by the Israeli Defense Forces. Anti-Israel entities, including Hamas and pro-Hamas outlets like Al Jazeera, seized on these lies to discredit Israel and its military. Now that the truth has come out, we see the full extent of how far Aguilar went to falsely accuse the IDF, motivated by the monetary rewards Hamas offered him. The video footage aired by pro-Hamas media like Al Jazeera, claiming to show Amir's killing, even includes scenes of the child's body being taken away for burial, further fueling their fabricated narrative. This is a prime example of how far some people will stoop for personal gain. If even an elite member of American society can fall this low, imagine the lengths others in developing countries might go. Aguilar, who falsely accused the IDF of killing an innocent child to cover up his dismissal for incompetence and inability to work with a team, is now being exposed by international media. Once hailed as a hero and whistleblower, he is now revealed for what he truly is, a coward and a pathetic liar. It's not just Aguilar, there are many non-Muslims around the world who act as useful idiots for Hamas, spreading propaganda and doing the bidding of radical Islamic factions. We want to warn you, one day, you will reap what you sow, as radical Islamism spreads and gets a foothold in your own nation. In conclusion, it's clear that Muslims are a community skilled not only at growing their numbers and excelling in business and trade, but also at promoting their narratives, sometimes using propaganda to advance their agendas. Nevertheless, we want to warn radical Muslims around the globe, you cannot deceive the world forever. The world is waking up and beginning to see the reality on the ground, how Islamists intend to take over lands and nations, including Sri Lanka. We can see that radical Islamists in Sri Lanka are trying to exploit isolated incidents in different parts of the island, such as Aragon Bay. Let us warn you again, Sri Lankans are not fools to be taken for a ride. The people of Sri Lanka are waking up to the truth. If this report helped you see the situation on the ground clearly, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to People's TV, where truth has no agenda, and facts speak louder than spin.
Subscribe us for more details.